Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my...
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with a newcomer, MP, and Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Now MP. Another miss by MP. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Good on the bucket. Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
Dunks like that require serious skill. Certainly not as easy as he made it look.
And he sure does have a lot of skill.
Let's never get that high up in our lives. This guy can really elevate.
Not sure what that was about. Talk about a brain cramp.
That was completely out of left field. He lost all sense of time.
The first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. High Flyers out in front, up by 2. And we'll return right after this break. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the Attack from SAC gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And so they foul intentionally.
MP, third personal foul. Substitution for High Flyers, Nathan O'Neal.
And it's SAC with the ball. Trailing and in the back. With many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
And for those big names coming into this one tonight, so far it's Carrington putting on the show with MP trying to play catch-up.
The steady reliability of Carrington showing its worth in this one. MP has had some solid plays, but so far to me,
Here comes! That dude just got posterized.
that was brilliant.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown.
Exerting his authority right there.
And here are the High Flyers now. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Throwing it down with some flash.
Who knew he could fly like that? Fantastic finish.
And I didn't expect to see a dunk like that when I came in today.
And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's MP. Here's the three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest, shooting an 86% mark. The attack from Sac leading. Now Carrington inside. MP's there. MP throws it down.
And that's the exact kind of sequence that can swing a close game.
Anytime you follow up a great defensive play with a slam, that is a momentum builder.
And like a proper noun in English class, let's see if they capitalize on it.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
Oh, and the jam by MP. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
MP throws it down.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
The attack from Sac Trail. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going. Especially when you're losing down the stretch, throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. You got to get a better shot than that.
Here's Martinez. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP with it. Now guarded. What a finish!
Took off on that.
To the rack. Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the airtime to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Timeout called by Sac. He'll talk things over. Outside Carrington. Pass to Lund. Outside Pagan. Carrington. Off target with the three.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up.
High flyer!
Wow! Unbelievable!
You have got to be kidding me.
Talk about taking things into your own hands.
He wanted credit for the bucket and the assist on that.
Carrington, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him, but it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence as he keeps looking for a shot.
MP with the bucket.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
And that's a foul called on Drexel Carrington. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Great defense on display. He anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Not at all. They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit. Try to find something that works.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over. Pagan with it. Pass to Carrington. And again, the attack from Sac, no good. That's going to be over and back, not watching the line that time. There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Takes the three. Good D that time from MP. And stolen by Martinez. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of.
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid, solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, Brandon Harris.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. And none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power. Bird. The first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Union Elite ahead, up by 5. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. Union Elite leading this one. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago. Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
And now we've gotten... Now the High Flyers with it. 8-point game. It's been business as usual for Harris tonight. MP might be regretting that decision to not team up with him.
I can guarantee that MP is second-guessing if he made the right choice. The way Harris outperformed him in this one, I know I would be.
Kicks it to Walker. Here's Simic. Walker with 4 to shoot. The 3 is up. Here's Harris. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Pass to Harris. Knocks it down from distance.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Oh, you gotta feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. He's got no shot to stop that unless he grows a quick 8 inches.
And here's Harris. From outside, it's off the mark. MP outside. Fires from deep. Sinks it from distance.
These teams really feeding off each other in terms of energy right now.
It must have been some kind of speech at halftime. Both teams picking things up.
And time called here. Union Elite. They're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it shrink.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made. Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Here's MP. MP throws it down.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with the slam, I think.
And that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Diaz. Mitchell outside. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
From deep, it's MP. And the High Flyers, another triple.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Here's Harris. MP grabs the miss. The High Flyers trailing. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Post game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, come on. Startling that he even tried that right now.
Harris with the bucket. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there. Big-time basket by Harris, showing he's not afraid of the moment.
MP inside, defended by Harris. Count it!
Dynamic two-handed jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Oh, that is some tough, gritty finishing.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get that 2 for 1, we'll see if they try for it.
Yeah, you know what? I think the key thing, probably what Coach wants to see, is a good shot. It's important they convert here.
Diaz, shot from 16, and Callahan pulls it down. And I think we're going to see him burn the clock a little bit.
Probably a smart move. Strong feed to set up the easy look. Those fundamental plays will win Brock points with the coaches in the stands. Well, they need every bucket they can get here.
They're still alive, but they'd better execute every single trip down floor. I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Here's MP, and they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the misses.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going. They do have a foul to give.
Might see them use it at some point.
And time called here, Union Elite.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the three if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the three and then try to tie this thing up.
Here's Diaz. Left side, Harris. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
Brandon Harris taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one. So it's the High Flyers taking a W in the close one.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Danny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Yeah, I like where my game's at. Feeling good about it. You know I did.
Great game, MP. Great game, man.
Thanks. Hey, I'll see you later.
Proud of the work you're putting out there.
Right. So yeah, you hear anything back about the All-Star game or?
Yeah. I reached out to my guy who knows things, and you missed the cut. It was close, but they went a different direction. I'm sorry.
Seriously? Man, I was the best player out there.
I know, you were great. Sometimes things just don't go according to plan, that's all.
So what happens now?
Now I gotta make some phone calls, do some legwork, and find out what options are out there for us.
Be honest. Do you think I'll get any more offers?
Yeah, you might. No, I'm gonna reach out to everybody, see where we're at. Plus, we still want to wait and see where you land on the final 2KDU 250 of the year.
Yeah,
that'll change things.
Mm-hmm.
When the dust settles, man, I'm going to reach out and we'll get together and we'll... Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did.
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to...
and go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on, let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never
Cap,
win.
no, I got him. Hey.
Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Move it, FP!
those kicks, MP.
Coming right up, the 76ers taking on... Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And one thing we've been keeping track of here, MP's not in my house declaration. He wants them to be the best home team in this league.
Well, it hasn't taken him long to make his point. They've been outstanding at home, largely because his teammates and their fans were inspired by his comments. No one wants to come into this arena and play these guys right now. It's just too intense, and there's too much noise. It's insane.
And the Lakers starting five. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's Vanderbilt in at center, locking down the middle. How about the promotion put on by the facilities here this evening? Everyone in attendance was able to pick up a brand new shirt and hat for free.
But you know, it's little gestures like this one that go a long way with the community. In the grand scheme, a hat and a shirt don't cost the team too much, but it can make a world of difference to a young fan enjoying their first NBA game.
Hey, you're not going to trick MP now. Think again. That's a great block right there.
Philadelphia with the ball. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season.
Wow. That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chums, thank you very much for that report. Now here's Reeves. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
MP left side. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
The Lakers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Reeves. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Hachimura from long range. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back over to you guys.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Hey, expanding his range. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 14 points for the game.
His play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Hachimura from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season. Here's Smart. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Back to Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Six to shoot. Now Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner three, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
George out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Embiid with the block.
Meet him at the rim, Joel. Just a fantastic block there from Embiid.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. On defense, the Sixers. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
Vanderbilt, a screen on George. The shot by James, no good. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's MP. Oh, my goodness! MP off the bounce.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Austin Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Outside Reeves. Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by George. MP outside. 3 seconds left. Ooh, the power move from MP.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. And it's Vanderbilt in at center. Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Embiid.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything.
Oh my, his growth both with his play, but also with his leadership has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Hachimura from long range. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Maxey. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Up and in on the layup. Hachimura's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Maxey passes to MP. George outside. Back to MP. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at James. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
On the wing, Hachimura. And one key for quality teams in this league. Beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
James with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. And book it for Vanderbilt.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Embiid, a screen on Hachimura. And he's going for the lob! And Embiid throws it down.
Pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. Pretty intelligent ball.
Outside Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. James finds Hachimura. Again, Los Angeles.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the triple. MP's got 25 points.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Doncic outside. Out to James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers team.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Kleba, he's checked in for Van. Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So it's Philadelphia now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From deep, MP. Oh, MP buries the triple.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
We've got George. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. MP. Oh, MP. His own 3.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Here's Hachimura. Oh, MP with a block.
Big time point blank denial there by MP. Great reaction.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. The 3 is in.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Gorgeous screen on Hachimura. He drills the wide-open jumper.
That's why you set screens for MP. He knows how to use it and knock shots down off of it.
Here's Hachimura. Shoots a three. Cleared away by Embiid.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
MP fires. Cashes in from 18.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Now Hachimura. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Now here's MP. Clock at 6. Fires the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the 76ers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And this was a great showing for them in the first of 2 games in the season series, stealing a 1-0 lead against Los Angeles.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
MP, great win tonight against very tough
A big part of it is fans. Teams know if they come in here, they're going in for 48 minutes of high-intensity hoops. We're going to give them everything, and so is the crowd. But that's why I love our fans, man. Whew. We got some dogs out there in the crowd. No stands, I'm telling.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.
All right, it's Legends Night. We got a packed house here to celebrate. A lot of former players in the building. Anyone particularly looking to impress?
Yeah. This guy, right here. If you know ball, you know the OGs who came before guys like me. We wouldn't be here right now if this dude hadn't laid the path. That's why you see this jersey at every home game. That's a legacy in my hands right here.
How does it feel knowing he's going to be sitting courtside for this?
I've met him a few times, so I won't be nervous or anything like that, but at the same time, you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of this guy. I'm talking about the franchise's greatest player. So yeah, I'll probably bring a little extra. Just for him.
What's up, MP?
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Najee Marshall's out there with Derek Lively. And it's Irving at the point. It's good.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now, here's MP. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The rookie providing the answer. All right, BJ.
Out to the wing. Thompson from long range. Another three for Dallas.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Nobody near Irving. From outside, off the mark. Here's Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He added 33 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. He had more than his fair share of ink on the scoreboard. I'm sure he wants to repeat that tonight, too, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's MP. The 17-footer goes down. MP's got 8 points.
You have to be willing to take the mid-range, folks. It makes your game that much more dynamic. MP showing you he's got that.
On the floor for Dallas, Irving and Thompson are the guard set. Najee Marshall's out there with Flag. And it's Lively in at the 5. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moved like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Here's Marshall. The kick out to Irving. Off target with his 3. Enzo, MV will bring it up for the 76ers. 3-point lead. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
You know, if you're going to create more points, you need to create extra possessions. And getting wiped out on the boards kept that from happening.
George dishes to MV. Back to George. Maxey kicks to MP. Pocket 6. Down low. And stolen by Flag. In the corner, Irving with it. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 5. What a move, MP.
When you look at this scoring outburst by MP, what's incredible is he still has room to grow.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Flag. And here's Marshall from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Down to Philadelphia, number 20, Jared McCain.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the wing, MP. Marshall defending. A nice shot by MP. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
Hey, everybody.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense. Paging the defense, paging the defense.
That was pretty good, Shaq. You might have a future in retail.
Shaq, to register 4, please.
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy